Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today has been a long one, but it's so relieving to come home. Well, actually I'm not in my home, I'm in Brooklyn's house, but it's so nice to come home to my CHARLES X Morphe palette that came in the mail. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be reviewing the palette, playing with it, and I only have my brows on right now because I don't know how it's going to perform, and I don't want fallout all over my cheeks, if there even is fallout. So without further ado, let's get into the video. This is what the inside of the package I received looks like. I've never ordered from Morphe before. There's bubble wrap, and then the palette is right here. I hope it's not broken. I also ordered lashes, the primer that he suggested you use with it, and oh, I forgot I ordered this, the highlight and contour beauty sponge. And I got these lashes, which are in the style Eye Traction. Okay, we're gonna, oh my gosh, he's gorgeous. We're gonna open it up, and when you open it, there's more bubble wrap inside, so it's safe. Hopefully it didn't break. I always have this anxiety for when I open new palettes that it's gonna be broken. Okay, so this is what the actual palette looks like. This is the packaging. It just has Morphe X James Charles, and it's a signature on it. So let's open it up. Oh, it's not broken. I'm always so scared about that. So it does come with the protective translucent sheet that has the shade names on them. So I'll be referring to that. Look how pretty she is. Oh. Okay, I don't want to swatch the whole palette because it's huge and my arms are only so little. So we're gonna swatch some of the colors that I've had my eye on. So definitely we're gonna swatch the yellow. So I'm just gonna swirl around in the pan a little bit with my finger, clean finger, and I don't have any primer or anything on my arm. That was one swipe with the yellow, which is pretty nice. Let's try putting another another layer on. Ooh, that looks like it's gonna be really good on the eyes. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Ooh, sorry for any background noise. It's Brooklyn. Whoa. It kind of has like, it's purple with like blue glitter reflex, which is like gorgeous. I love that. Okay, so I'm gonna wipe this off and then we're gonna get into putting it on my eyes. So first I'm gonna go in with the shade Canvas to put all over my lid from lash line to brow bone. And I did prime my eye with the Morphe eyeshadow primer. So let's just see how this performs. This shade is pretty pigmented already, but I mean it's a nude, so you probably can't tell, but it's looking pretty good. Sorry about my third eye. I'm sure you guys have met before. Okay, so this is my eyes with just the primer and the shade Canvas all over them. I'm gonna go in with the white shade in the palette called Flashback, obviously. And I'm just gonna put that at the brow bone. He said it's like a layerable white. Okay, so this is what my brow bone looks like with a couple layers of Flashback, which I'm pretty happy with. First, I'm gonna be dipping into the shade B on this It Cosmetics fluffy crease brush because I love a good yellow, and I haven't done a colorful look in a while, so let's just go all out, okay? So I'm just gonna dip in a couple times, tap it off. Nothing really came off when I tapped, so let's get up close and personal. I'm not sure if this was one of the shades he said you had to pack on, but we'll pack it on. That was like the first application of it. This is the second. Oh my god, I am yellow. It's blending really well. Like, this is such a nice yellow. Are you kidding? This might be my new favorite yellow. So this is what that B yellow shade looks like on. And next, for here, I'm gonna put on the shade Skip, which is that hot pink. With the transition brush, it's looking kind of sheer So I'm thinking maybe if I pack it on with this brush, which is just like a little dome semicircle brush from Sephora. I got it in a kit. I'm just gonna go back in with that pink and start packing it on. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, so now on a clean Wet n Wild crease brush, I'm gonna take the shade here, which is called Pinkity Drinkity, obviously. Oop. And I'm just gonna use that to blend the edges of Skip. Okay, so now that that's all cute and blended out how I want it. Okay, so now that that's all cute and blended out how I wanted it to, I'm gonna go in with this red shade. So I'm just gonna dip into that with this Crown crease brush. I'm taking that in a little bit into Skip. I'm kind of winging it out, obviously. When don't I wing anything out? Okay, so I have that, and I'm just gonna blend that together with the same brush I used that still has some Skip on it, and just blend those two colors together. And next, I really don't like how the pink and yellow look right next to each other. That's my fault. So I'm gonna go in with this orange shade called 518, which I'm also super excited for because it looks like a super cute tangerine color. Just gonna dip into that on a small taper brush and put that between the pink and the yellow. I'm gonna go back in and into B and just apply a little bit more. Oh yeah. Back into 518. I dipped into Skip a little bit and I tapped it off, but okay, so now that I have I'm leaving this space empty for a reason. I'm gonna take a makeup wipe and wipe that and then reapply eyeshadow primer so I give this a fair shot. And I think I'm gonna go in with some shimmer shades. So I'll be right back with it cut. Okay, so now that I cut it kind of, I didn't use concealer because James said not to use concealer. And I'm gonna go in with a dry Morphe M508 small packing brush. I'm gonna go into the shade Artistry. And I'm just gonna apply that onto the lid with a dry brush. Let's get a lot on the brush. It's not really showing up well with a brush. Maybe since it seems like kind of a foiled shade, so maybe if I just apply with my finger. Oh! Well, that worked. I'm just gonna use the brush for the wing part because I want more of a precise application there, but we'll do our best with our fingers. I'll go in with my pinky because it's smaller. Sorry if my mirror keeps coming into frame. I need to be able to see, and I want you to be able to see too, so we all make sacrifices. Go back in with that Morphe brush. Wet my brush because a sister forgot her setting spray. So okay, so my brush is wet. Okay, I don't really like how you can't see from far away, so I'm just gonna wipe my brush off with a makeup wipe and then dry it somewhere. My pants. Perfect. Life hack. And I'm gonna go in with this purple shade right here and maybe a little bit of this. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Single and I'm just gonna apply that on top. Oh, that one's pigmented, queen. That's kind of messy, but I'll clean it up with a makeup wipe. It's fine. Now taking that same brush, I'm gonna dip into the shade Escape, which I think that one's a pressed pigment. And I'm gonna deepen up the wing, so hopefully I don't mess it. Holy guacamole! I just cleaned up with a makeup wipe underneath, and you can see there's like the slightest amount of purple fallout on my cheeks, but nothing too bad. But I'm just gonna wipe that away now. And I'm gonna go ahead and do my base, and I'll be right back to finish the lower lash line and talk more about the palette. Okay guys, so I'm back with my base, and I'm still cooking underneath my contour, but I wiped away the bake under my eyes so we could go in and finish the lower lash line. So I'm thinking blue. I'm gonna go in with the shades Brother and Playground under my lash line. And I'm sorry for the lighting change. The sun is going down, or at least the sky's getting darker or something. Let's dip in. First, I'm gonna go in with the shade Playground, which I dipped in like a couple times. That's like... wow. Oh, for my lower lash line, I'm using a Morphe M321. I took that pretty low. I'm gonna go in with this brush, which is pretty clean. It just has like a little bit of pinkety drinkety on it, but I'm not really worried. I'm just gonna blend that out so it's less intense. Now I'm just gonna go in on the inner corner with the shade Hello, which is, oh, I just knocked my tripod, which is a shimmery blue shade. Ooh, love that. All right, I'm gonna add some mascara, lashes, and dust away this bake, and I'll be right back with my final thoughts and, well, just to talk more about this palette, which I'm in love with. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back with the completed look. I used, where did I put it? I used Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in the shade Wifey, and I used my Morphe lashes in Eye Traction, which are gorgeous. So first impression, I love those. And my first impression on this palette is that it is a 10 out of 10. It is for everyone. You've got all the neutrals for everyone, like literally anyone can use this. And this shade of Huge Pans, which have shades that people would use more often, so you don't run out of product as fast for those. And the bottom shades for people who want to be more creative with their makeup. And the shades I used, they blended so well, and there was like really no problems. There was basically no fallout. And on the pans, when you dip into them, there was like practically no kickback, and I used pretty fluffy brushes, so that was surprising. You do have to like work with them a little, use some different techniques, like pack on shimmer shades with your finger to get the best results, or that's what I saw with the shimmer shades that I used. And some of them are pressed pigments, so you do have to pack on with a brush and then blend them. But once you figure out your way around them, I feel like this palette is super easy to work with, super versatile for everyone. You could do literally any look with this palette. And yeah, I'm just so excited to have it in my hands, and definitely expect more videos with this soon. I could do a tutorial if you want, comment below or DM me on Instagram or something. So yeah, I'm gonna go take pictures of this look for my Instagram, and I'll see you in my next video. Make sure you subscribe down below and turn on my post notifications, and like and comment and just show me some love, okay? I love you. Goodbye.